Togo to the word, hey, to all my mates. We are the Togolese future. We the ones who they make it better. No one's possessing the future. All we need to do is working harder. As a father, the mother is the father. Rest to the Almighty's power, not to the privation of being reader.
Hello guys, I hope you are all doing well. So as you all know, my name is Rafik and I am from Togo, specifically from Mongo. I am a current student at Juruan Technical Community College and pursuing my associate degree in science. But also I am a future student at Hyper University to continue my bachelor's degree in computer science with a concentration in cybersecurity. So to be honest, I didn't have any specific motivation to pursue a degree in cybersecurity, but instead I have been guided to the field of cybersecurity. When I was in high school, for example, I wanted to do architecture or mechanical engineering, but when I got to the US, things has changed because the way I see things have changed. Doing a degree in mechanical engineering is not gonna help me to impact the community where I'm coming from, and that's the reason why I chose cybersecurity after talking to many people like my sister's friends who are in the IT field. And at the end I was like, okay, why not doing computer science? So it's only after the time being, because doing more research about computer science, what kind of concentrations I can do in the field of computer science, that I came up with cybersecurity. So when I came up with cybersecurity, I started talking to many people who are in the field of cybersecurity. I even reached out to people in Togo. For example, I reached out to Mr. Batama, who is the CEO of EPNet, and he gave me like a good advice about what kind of certifications or what kind of career pathways I can actually follow to be a cybersecurity professional. So now let's talk about how to get in the field of cybersecurity and what are the different careers that you can pursue in the field of cybersecurity. To be a cybersecurity professional, I would say 90% or 95% of those professionals earn their bachelor's degree in computer science, which is a general field in the IT. So when you earn your bachelor's degree in computer science, you can pursue your master's degree in cybersecurity, which is a concentration. But now we have new schools where they actually offer a bachelor's degree in computer science with a concentration in cybersecurity. That means you don't have to go to a master's degree to earn your cybersecurity skills. You can just have your bachelor's degree in computer science with a concentration in cybersecurity. So after, I would say, if you want to pursue your bachelor's degree in computer science with a concentration in cybersecurity, or if you want to go to a master's degree in cybersecurity, there are many certifications that you have to earn in order to set yourself at the level of a cybersecurity professional. So there are many certifications such as the CompTIA A+, the CompTIA Plus. There are many of those certifications that you can actually take. It's just like exams that you have to get prepared for, and then you go ahead, take the exam. When you have the required score, you get your certification. But if you don't, you have to retake it, and those tests are very expensive most of the time. So for example, at the end of your career pathway of cybersecurity, you can be a cybersecurity architect, you can also be a cybersecurity engineer, or the last thing is to be an ethical hacker. The cybersecurity architect is the one who actually design and implement the security system of a company. So let's say, for example, you want to build your own company and you will need, where you have to integrate technology. You have to call for the cybersecurity architect so that you can design and implement the security system for your company. The cybersecurity engineer is a lower level of the cybersecurity architect, because you can actually be a cybersecurity architect and be at the same time a cybersecurity engineer. But if you are a cybersecurity engineer, you have to level up your skills to be a cybersecurity architect. So the cybersecurity engineer, they actually test apps and test the security system of the company and see where the lacks of security systems are, so that they can prevent those lacks against the cyber crimes, for example. And the last thing is ethical hacker. So if you are an ethical hacker, it's like black hat, where the black hat are like people who hack illegally the government or companies. So the ethical hacker is like a black hat, but the ethical hacker instead have the authorization from a company to hack their system, so that they can see, if there are some malicious activities going on, what are the weaknesses of the company that a black hat can use to have access to the data of the company. So basically, this is who the ethical hacker is. So my first difficulty was language barrier, because English is not my first language and I have to express myself in English, and I have to also learn in English. So that was a little bit difficult for me, because French was my language, and coming in the US I had to shift from French to English. So that was a little bit difficult for me, because I have not only to understand the course material to be able to succeed at school, but also I have to communicate and give the message I want to express to other people. And my accent was a little bit difficult to understand, because each one has his accent, which is different from the others, and when you are not used to the person, it's very difficult to understand what he's saying. But with the time being, we get used to it. Okay, so the second problem was how to get adapted to the society, because I left many friends in Togo to come here with a new area, new people, and I have to make new friends. So that was not easy for me to make new friends, because not only I have the language barrier, but also I was a little bit shy to go to people and try to make the communication or the discussion with them. But I would say the EFL classes helped me a lot, because we always have class discussion where you have to exchange your thoughts or what you think about a certain topic with people. And I would say after that I got used to it. Just go to people, talk to them, exchange, try to know about them. So I think that was really cool. Okay, so there are two main reasons why I really love cybersecurity. The first thing is the job opportunities that cybersecurity professionals have. Now, technology is taking 95% of the business world, and if you want to build a company, that means you have to use technology. And if you want to use technology, that means you will need to implement security system in order to protect your customers' data. That means the field of cybersecurity is well demanded, because you have to ask for people who can skills to protect your data and also implement or design the security system for your company. That means the more the technology is evolving, the more things will be out there for cybersecurity professionals. And I was very rare to do a cybersecurity degree and then at the end you won't get a job. I mean, when I'm talking about a job, it's not like a job with a low salary, but a job with a high salary. Right now, the average salary for cybersecurity professionals is around $95,000 a year, which is not the average for many fields. I would say there is a specific secret to get in the field of cybersecurity, but each person is unique, and the person has to know like his own and qualities or potentials to work hard or to get where he wants to go. So I would say it has to be to fix your purpose. What is your purpose? What do you want to do in cybersecurity? Because the purpose is the one that is gonna guide you, or is gonna motivate you pursuing your degree in cybersecurity. Fix a purpose and try to reach it. And I think that's the most important thing in any kind of career that you want to do. Extracurricular activities. Yeah, I do have 3 or 4 extracurricular activities that I do. The first one that I don't do anymore is Aikido. So I was involved in the Aikido club. In the Aikido club, I think I met new people and build a relationship there. So that was really cool. The second one is the Muslim club. So I was part of the Muslim club, and we had some meetings, I would say 2 or 3 times a month, and discuss about the religion and also other religions. So that was really cool. Apart from that, I'll say the main activity that I still do is Kaahra. And Kaahra, you all know what is Kaahra, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but Kaahra helps me a lot to stay active every time, because when you finish your homework, you finish your class projects, you don't have anything else to do. So I just spend time on Kaahra, always working, linking with people to invite them on Kaahra reference. So yeah, Kaahra is the main extracurricular activities that I'm doing right now. Regrets, yes, I do have one regret, and I would say I regret not launching my business or my own business earlier, because being a business, that teaches you a lot. Not only you have to change your ways of seeing things, but also you start networking with people that might influence your future career. And I'm not saying that it's my fault, not totally my fault, because it depends on this education system I was enrolled in. Because back home, our education system doesn't teach us to launch your own business or to do something that you really like, even though you are in high school. But let's take for example other countries. I'm not only talking about Western countries, but even many African countries such as Senegal or Rwanda. Students, even though they are in high school, they are taught to launch their own companies or to create something that they have the potential to do. So I think that's something that we lack in our country, because even when you finish your high school, it's very difficult for you to think differently about things, and because you are already in this bulb that okay, you have to go to school, look for grades, and that's it, because school is the only thing that guarantees you a job. But in reality, that's not it. You have to do something that you really like to do, and also something that can change your community. So I really regret that part, but at the same time, it is what it is, and we are the one that have, the new generation that we are part of. We are the one that has to change things. Change things is not changing the education system, but bring the people who are in the education system to think differently. So yeah, basically that's what I regret about my I would say my educational pathway, because I would really love to start something earlier in my life. The advice that I would give to someone interested in cybersecurity is just go for it. Just go for it, because cybersecurity, we think cybersecurity is something difficult, but it's not. It's not that difficult. You just need to have the passion for it. Just go for it and do a lot of research, because after high school we don't get the knowledge to you, but you go for the knowledge, and this is something that you have to learn yourself, because in the field of cybersecurity there is no a specific resource where okay you're gonna go and then find everything, but you have to go to many resources, because let's say for example you go on YouTube to search for how to have access to Wi-Fi password. You have many videos that you can actually watch, but are those videos the correct ones? That's a question. So you have to look like for one video, 2, 3, 4, and even go for articles and blogs talking about how to hack a Wi-Fi code or Wi-Fi password. So this is something that you have to do if you want to pursue a degree or a career in cybersecurity. You have to go to the knowledge, and this is not something only for cybersecurity professionals. In many fields you have to go to the knowledge. The knowledge doesn't, you don't have to wait for the knowledge to come to you. You have to go for it. So if you are interested in cybersecurity, I would advise you to go for it. Just go for it. It's not that difficult. You think cybersecurity by the name only is something difficult that you cannot do, but technology is advancing, and in many cities, in many regions, we have access to internet. You can use that internet to your profit. You don't have to go to school to get the knowledge in cybersecurity. You can actually learn cybersecurity methods or techniques by yourself.
Toggle to the word, hey, to all my mates. We are the Togolese future. We the ones who they make it better. No one's possessing the future. All we need to do is working harder. As a father, the mind is the father. Rest to the Almighty's power, not to the privation of being reader.